right, I want to show you how simple this truly is. Watch me run comps and calculate my offer all in under 3 minutes. Let's go. All right, let's get straight to it without overcomplicating a single thing. Open up your browser and navigate to Redfin. For the purpose of this video, we'll use all free real estate tools. You want to copy the zip code from the subject property. We're going to duplicate the first tab so we have an identical tab open. And then we're going to go down to the buy tab at the top and go to recently sold. And let's paste our zip code in that field at the top. And that's going to bring up recently sold in that zip code. I want to go back to my subject property and I'm going to go down to the map so that I can tighten up my parameters. I want to see exactly where my subject property is. And then I'm going to come back to the comparables and I'm going to identify exactly where my subject property is. I'm going to make sure that I stay in between all main highways, not crossing over any major intersections, highways, or bodies of water. Then I'm going to come back to my subject property. I'm going to take a look at my square footage and my year built. I'm going to come back to my comparables tab and I'm going to input them into the filters. So first we'll put our square footage. You want to stay within 100 up and 100 down. And then I'm going to come over here to year built, and I typically go 5 to 10 years down and 5 to 10 years up. I think Redfin only allows 10. And I'm going to click search. And then it's going to bring some comparables up in front of me. Great. So we did have some stuff pop up here. So the first thing you want to do is go up to where you see sort by and then go to most recently sold. Then we will look through the comps. We'll take a look at what's recently sold. And you're going to want to right click and open up your comp in an additional tab. And pull about 2 to 3 comps that are within the range that you're looking at. Then I always like to go over to what's currently pending on market. I look at any active contracts or anything that's kind of sitting on the market. And ding, 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 here we go. Another one right in the exact same price range as our comparables. So this tells me that the price I'm thinking is in alignment with what's, selling currently on the market. Now, of course, there's multiple different ways that you can do this, and you'll speak with different investors who do it differently. But what I'm going to do next is average out my comparables. So I'm going to take the sold prices, and I'm going to see where they land me if I average out the 2 to 3 comparables that I've set aside. And sure enough, they land me right within the same price range as the properties that are selling on market. So now I'm going to navigate to Kogo Wholesale Calculator because it's free. And let's input the information that we have. So I got around low end 230, top end 260 on this property. So we'll go with a 250 ARV. We'll do a standard $25,000 assignment. Because I know this property needs minimal work, we'll go with a quick refresh and calculate wholesale offer. And it's truly that simple, my friends. All right, if you're curious to know how I will present this offer to the seller, definitely reach out so we could talk about it. If you need help analyzing deals, running comps, talking to sellers, or anything with shifting your mindset, reach out. I got you. Let's connect, grow, and get this bag together.